What's up, everybody? My name is Ph3nom, and I have been asked this question on multiple accounts by several newer streamers on Twitch, and I figured I would make a video about it to hopefully help anybody else who's having the same issue. The question was, how do you maintain chat? How do you keep your chat from getting out of control? Well, to be fair, right now, I don't have to do much of anything anymore because I have great moderators who take really good care of me. But if you rewind back to 9, 10, 11 months ago, I was a brand new broadcaster, just starting out. I was trying to get as many people in my chat as possible, and I wanted to keep everybody in there. So sometimes a few of my regular viewers, they got a little too comfortable and they started doing things that I really didn't like. I didn't want to be happening on my channel. And I let them get away with it because I didn't want to scare them off and have them leave. However, their actions, which were my fault for allowing, their actions were also driving away some of my newer viewers. And again, no one's fault but my own, but I didn't quite know how to handle it. Because as a new streamer, you're just trying to get people in your chat. You're trying to keep people in your chat. And sometimes if they start talking about things that you don't want them to talk about, like too sexual things, inappropriate jokes, using bad profanity, you just don't want them to leave. So you kind of let them get away with it. And then before you know it, your chat is out of control. They're talking about nonsense, drama, profanity, all kinds of horrible things that you don't want. And pretty soon your chat turns into AIDS. So here is what you can do. You are the broadcaster. So you get to set the tone and the rules and the expectations for your channel. Each broadcaster is different, so they're going to have different rules and expectations for their channels. What someone does in their channel might be completely different from what you want to do in your channel. And the beautiful thing is, it's your channel, so you get to decide. So one day after I had just realized that not only did my regular viewers, they were causing problems, I realized my moderators were contributing to that as well. And I literally was not looking forward to streaming anymore. I literally did not want to stream because my moderators and my viewers were out of hand. My chat had turned into something I did not even look forward to going to. And that was a problem to me. If I wasn't enjoying myself, how in the world could the new viewers who came in, how could they enjoy it? How was I going to grow if I wasn't even enjoying what I was doing? So what I did was, before I ever started my gaming that night for the stream, I said, all right, guys, we're changing things up. Tonight, I am shaking it all up, and we are going to completely set the boundaries, the tone, rules, and expectations. And I just said, all right, guys, look, I love you guys. I thank you for being here. If anything I say bothers you, feel free to leave. No hard feelings. But here's what I expect. At the time, there was a lot of inside jokes going on between my moderators, and I find that really irritating because there's nothing worse than coming into a chat room and everyone's talking about something, you have no idea what they're talking about, and nobody will fill you in on what's going on. So you're just like, cool, and then you leave. So I was like, all right, guys, no inside jokes. If you're going to be talking about something, try to include everyone. If we have a new viewer come in, don't ignore them. Welcome. Be nice, be positive, be helpful. None of this inside joke clicky bullcrap, because I hate that. And I was like, okay, also, if there's a troll who comes in, ignore the troll, because I don't want it to be all attacking. That's bullying, and I don't want to deal with that. So I basically told everyone, this is what I expect. I didn't sugarcoat it. I didn't beat around the bush. I was just very direct and very forward. And I said, again, if you guys have a problem with it, I understand, but this is what I want. This is what I expect. And the good people stayed. There were a few people who were like, no. And they didn't like what I was doing. So they decided to challenge me in stream in my chat. They were challenging me. Oh yeah? Well, and they went ahead and challenged my new rule. I was like, all right, this is your last and final warning. If you can't get down with the new rules, I'll ban you, or you can just leave, whichever one. And they wanted to continue to challenge. So I banned a couple people that night. I was very strict on what I expected because I wanted to grow my channel and I did not feel that I could, I didn't feel like I could grow it with how my chat was handling itself. So I set the new rules, the expectations, I banned a couple of people, and everyone else fell in line. The good people who wanted to stick around and hang out with me, they went ahead and respected my rules and my expectations, which was awesome. And the ones who didn't want to respect those, they left or they got banned. So that is the story from when I had to transition from being too nice to now making sure that my expectations and my rules are very clear to people. So if you find yourself streaming and your chat gets out of hand, you just need to be fair to your viewers. It's not fair to them if you just start banning people left and right and they don't know why. So you need to be very fair. You need to have the rules. You need to set the rules. You need to make sure they're very clear. And you need to make sure that you are, on top of that, very consistent with your rules. Don't let one person slide, because then another one's going to want to slide. And they're going to want to push the envelope. That's just human nature. We push the envelope. We see how far we can go. It's just how we are. It's just how we're wired. So if you are very clear, you set the tone for your channel, you're very consistent, you will have no more problems. Occasionally somebody will come in and they'll throw around some troll statements, and then, they'll be taken care of by your moderators. The beautiful thing is, once you begin to be very consistent, and once you begin to be very clear about what you expect, you probably won't even have to remind someone who steps out of line, because your regulars will be like, hey, we don't do that. In the beginning, I let any profane word, any name be said in my chat. And then I had a few people who were very, very offended by the N-word. And it was like, I didn't find it to be a problem. All right. I just don't care. I don't have a problem with the word. But then one of my moderators came and said, hey, you know what? That word, I can't handle that. And you know what? It's fine. It's cool. I agree. We shouldn't be saying the N-word anyway. So I said, all right, guys, no N-words. And a couple people were like, oh yeah, well, bleepity this, bleepity that. And I'm like, okay, ban. You just ban a couple people to let them know that you're serious. And now, anytime anybody uses that word, it's on my blacklist. It automatically times them out, where they can say that word in another chat. They can't say it in mine. They learn very quickly. If they want to stick around and hang out with me in my chat and chat with the wonderful people who hang out with me in my chat every night on Twitch, they're gonna fall in line, and they're gonna not use the N-word anymore. So it just depends on what kind of rules you want to have, what kind of words you want to be okay and not be okay. Topics. I don't allow people to talk about drugs, getting high, all that stuff in my channel. I have a lot of kids watching me. Only recently have I decided that I'm not going to swear in my channel, which has been really difficult, because when I close that door and I start playing games, I say lots of bad words. It's just, this is my area that I just kind of let loose, and I'm just me. But I've realized over the past few months, I have a lot of kids, a lot of younger viewers, and I don't want to set a bad example for them. So me personally, I'm going to stop cussing. What my chat doesn't know quite yet is that we are also going to not say bad words in chat either. And, but that's coming up. But those are my rules and my expectations. Everyone knows in my channel what to do. And the awesome thing is now that I have a bigger channel, I have more viewers, I have moderators who are beautiful and wonderful. I love you, moderators. Shout out to all you amazing moderators. I don't have to do much now. But in the beginning, just like anything, you have to work a little bit harder until you have yourself established and you have a couple of good moderators. You kind of just have to handle it on your own. So we're just going to recap. You are the broadcaster. It's your channel. You set the tone. You get to set the rules. You set the expectations. It is completely up to you to be consistent. When you start being consistent, your viewers, your regulars, and your moderators will know what to do, will know what not to do, and you will have a much more enjoyable time streaming when you're not constantly having to worry about anything on the side. If you're just very, very upfront. I'm going to tell you one last story, and then we're done. I had a great gentleman come into my stream. He's another streamer. He came in. He's hanging out with me. Well, someone from his chat came in as well, and they had a little problem between them in his channel. I didn't know the problem. I don't care. For my channel, I don't do drama, and I don't do negativity. That's just how I run my thing. But these two came in, and they started to bicker back and forth, and they were saying, oh, you need to ban him. Well, he called me this name in the other channel, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hold up. Is this real? Is this happening right now? Yeah, ban him. I'm mad at him. Okay, timeout. I literally stopped my game and full screen. I was like, look, this is the Ph3nom channel. This is my stream. This is my chat. This is what I expect. I don't care if you guys don't like each other. I don't care if you have problems in another channel. This is my channel. We don't do drama. We don't do negativity. We don't do name calling. If you can't get down with that, I will ban both of you because I don't like it and you both are killing my vibe. And that was it. And 9 months ago, 10 months ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that. I probably would have been like, I wish these guys would stop. And it would be really dumb. But I've just found that people are able to, they respond better if you are direct. They respond better if you don't beat around the bush and you don't sugarcoat it. Don't be an asshole at the same time. But, you know, just basically say, look, you're not doing what I like. This is what I expect. Take it or leave it. They both were fine. I didn't have to ban anybody that day. They still come in and they hang out with me. It's awesome. So anyway, that's pretty much it. It's your channel. It's your stream. It's your chat. You set the rules, the expectations, and you set the tone. It's up to you to be consistent. And you will find that as you start to be consistent, your channel will be a lot smoother, a lot better. And hopefully you can luck out and find wonderful moderators like I have, if you're lucky. And they'll help you make it where you won't even see troll messages, and they'll remind people of the rules if something kind of gets a little out of hand or whatever, because it happens. It happens sometimes. People get crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, if you have any questions or comments or anything, please let me know. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comment section. If you think this video is helpful, share it with your friends and your family and your followers, and give it a thumbs up. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. High five to your faces. I love y'all.